Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything. Our citrus has finally completed its cycle on the freeze dryer, on the Harvest Right freeze dryer. So we're going to go over a couple of things that I learned through this processing because, number one, it did take a very long time, which I expected it was going to do. But let me show you some of the mistakes that I made. Okay, so first, let's check out the lemons. They are very dry. But see this right here, guys? That's parchment paper. So last night when I checked them, they were all stuck to the parchment paper due to the sugars that came out of all of these fruit, the natural sugars. So, am I too worried about it? No, I'm not, because once I rinse this off, I can get that paper off. It's not on all of them. It's probably on maybe 10% of them. But in general, guys, it looks pretty good. So I did have to go in and remove the parchment paper. And you can see here exactly how it's stuck just to the stainless steel trays. So I think I'm either going to have to do them just on the bare trays or get me some silicone mats for my next round. So here are the oranges. So the oranges look really good. You can see they're very flaky and dry. I had the same situation with the oranges. I will tell you that the lemons were not nearly as bad as the oranges and the grapefruit. The grapefruit, I think, were the worst. So the grapefruit, you can see here, has lots of sugars on it. But let's look. So, yeah, it is pretty dry. But see here, again, that parchment paper stuck. Probably on about 10% of these as well. Again, I'm not too worried about it for us personally because I can get that off when I go to rehydrate them. And we'll try one of these here in just a sec. So, although this was one of the longest ones and I did encounter some issues with the parchment paper, I think this is probably going to be one of the most beneficial ones because this is vitamin C rich. You can dry these in a dehydrator. You can dry them in your oven. Or you can use a freeze dryer. We're going to continue to freeze dry these because I appreciate the lemons. As you know, I put it in my water and it keeps my sinuses and my allergies at bay and the drainage. And, you know, it's good for sore throats. It's good for your teas. And my teas, guys, are coming in really good. And so are my tinctures. So let's get to bagging some of these up and then we'll rehydrate a couple and see what happens. So I used some bigger bags for my lemon slices, the bigger bags for my grapefruit and my orange slices. But for most of my lemon slices, since I will use these in smaller batches, I did use a smaller bag because I will be putting these to use almost immediately. Okay, so we're going to let them rehydrate and we'll check them out and see how they did. So I did one of the grapefruit pieces where the parchment paper stuck. So let's look and see just how easy. See, guys, that came right off. So I'm not concerned. I just won't repeat that. But yeah, it just came right off. Here are the orange. Here's one of the orange slices. And here is one of my lemon slices. Now, as my herbal teas come to fruition, and I'm starting to dry them up because I'm freeze drying those as well, and I start to make my teas, these are going to be wonderful to add right in to that hot water and that hot tea. I can even put it in my press, my coffee press or my tea press with the tea or with the dried leaves. And I bet, guys, it really enriches the flavor and comes to a great, oh, look at there, comes to a great consistency with these fruits in the tea press. So holiday season is coming up, guys, and lots of recipes call for orange zest, lemon zest. I haven't seen many with grapefruit zest, but it doesn't mean I won't try it. So these will be great also for my holiday cooking, not just for my teas, but also for cooking. So it's been about 11 minutes. You can see it is starting to be reconstitute really well. I'm going to let it sit here another couple of minutes and then we'll take a taste test. All right, let's go ahead and give the orange a taste, guys. The sugars are a little enhanced. I can imagine if I grind some of this up and put it in some of my teas, I could make me a really good orange tea. So that's the orange. Fantastic. Let's do the grapefruit next. Very good. Very good. Has the full flavor of the grapefruit. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to start finding some recipes, and if any of you guys know any recipes on how to use this grapefruit, let me know, because that has a really, really good flavor. Now for the lemon. It's lemony. If you hear something cooking, I got some bacon going on back there. I'm gonna make me some bacon and eggs this morning. All the flavor of the lemon. So I'm pretty excited about this. Again, this is gonna be our vitamin C backup, but also I have a habit of buying maybe a bag of lemons. And if you don't use them up pretty quick, if they're organic, they start to mold and you lose them fast. So I'm happy that I'm able to preserve them this way. And again, you can dehydrate them. You can dry them in your oven. You can even sun dry them. I have one of my subscribers down in Australia, and she sun dries her lemons, and go check her out. It is Stone's Throw Homestead. So you want to go check her out, and I will put her link down in my description so you can find her. But she does a lot of great things down there too. So anyway, very excited about how this turned out. Again, it was one of the longer processes, but I will do this again and again and again and again. I don't know if you've checked out lemon slices, dehydrated citrus or lemon slices out on Etsy or any of the other websites or platforms that you can go and buy some of this on. But guys, this is pretty expensive stuff, and now I see why. You know, the time that it takes to process, and the flavor is just fantastic, and it's maintaining much of its nutritional and vitamin power. So I'm gonna get back to cooking my bacon over here. I'm gonna make me some bacon and eggs. Got lots of things going on. Please hit that subscribe button. Again, let me know of some of your recipes where you're gonna use maybe some grapefruit zest, orange zest, or lemon zest. I have some of my own, but I'd like to know what you guys are gonna do. Hit that subscribe button. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll be in touch.